Welcome, Virgo, to your August full moon reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you over this time. Virgo, I'm starting off with your oracle cards. This will give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This full moon is happening on the 9th of August and is known as the Sturgeon Moon, symbolizing resilience, emotional endurance, and rising from the depths. It's named after the sturgeon fish, and it embodies strength and ancestral wisdom. The sturgeon's steady nature encourages you to trust your path and embrace the subtle, powerful shifts happening in your life. The Sturgeon Moon also represents prosperity and abundance, as it is named for the fish that were plentiful this time of year. So let's see what this is all about for you. I'm going to start off over here with Believing the Impossible, Blue Moon message, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this is all about for Virgo, please. And we have Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Virgo, what I am seeing here for you is what I would call a real lucky break or a leg up. I feel that there is somebody coming in over the full moon period who is presenting as the Emperor. Now, Virgo, this could be anybody in your life, but I do see them as somebody who has a lot of life experience. They could be older than you, they've got a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge. They are coming through as the Emperor. It could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of the Emperor I'm speaking about. So this could be the head of a company. This could be somebody that is incredibly successful in what they do. They are coming in over our full moon period, and they are going to give you something, offer you something, tell you something, my dear Virgos, that is going to help you start believing that the impossible is now possible. So what they are actually coming in with is the essence of helping something that you thought would never happen in your life happen. So there is this wonderful manifestation energy. Now, Virgo, as you can imagine, this is going to be so different for everybody. And I feel for most of you, Virgo, it's not even so much of a manifestation because it comes out of nowhere. I will give you a very simple example. Virgo, this could be a really close friend that you've had for a long time, somebody that you really love and care about, and perhaps you understood that nothing romantically could ever happen between the two of you. Although you always had that interest, they just seemed to be out of your reach. Over this period, this person could come in and say, Virgo, you know what, we're such close friends. I've been thinking, would you consider going out with me romantically, and let's just see where it goes. The Emperor could be your boss, my dear Virgos, and there has been no discussion whatsoever about you getting a relocation. Over this period, we could see your boss coming in and offering you that relocation. They are coming in and giving you something, my dear Virgos, that you never thought was possible. Now, I just gave you very simple examples. This could come through as a gift. This could come through as an introduction or advice or a recommendation. Whatever it is, it has this essence of, oh my gosh, I never believed something like this was possible. And it takes you into Six of Wands, which is the energy of feeling such a wonderful sense of accomplishment, a great win. It came out of nowhere. It's something you didn't even believe or think you wanted, and now you're sitting with it. So whatever this is for you, my dear Virgos, it looks incredibly positive. Right, let's move on now and see what Divine Feminine is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what Divine Feminine is for Virgo, please. And we have Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Now Virgo, the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect with our intrinsic understanding of the connection to all of creation. Now Virgo, we all have Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energy within us. Over this full moon period, you are being asked to work with your Divine Feminine, the softer, more nurturing and receptive side of yourself. And it's coming through in an area where you, my dear Virgos, need to make a decision, or perhaps you have a choice to make. And we see that you're quite caught up in it. You just are not sure what to do. You're going backwards and forwards. Should I do this? Then should I do that? And then perhaps somebody gives you advice and you change your mind again. And I see with Two of Pentacles, you're going over it and over it. And this could cause you to become quite confused and quite anxious. Now, remember, you're being asked to work with the Divine Feminine. So this is the energy now of relaxing into it. Don't fight it, don't push it. You don't have to be bold and strong and make proactive decisions. All you have to do, my dear Virgos, is relax. Sit back, take a deep breath, and know that the right answer is going to present itself. And if you believe that, and if you lean into that energy, what you will find, my dear Virgos, is the more you calm down, the more you stop going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, and the more you just are, you are going to get the clarity and the answer you need. And it's just going to come to you in the most relaxed, simple, and obvious way, because you've taken out all the stress, all the anxiety, and you've just pulled back, trusting that the hand of God is going to come in and show you the way forward. So my dear Virgos, you could say have to make a really big decision in terms of deciding where to move. Perhaps you've got a few options open to you, and at the moment everything seems like it could be possible. So you keep looking at all different homes in all these different neighborhoods, and it's driving you crazy because you're running around like a chicken without a head. Divine Feminine is asking you to stop. Stop, pull back, take a deep breath. Give yourself some time to settle in. Relax. What you will see is when you go into this energy of being relaxed, something is going to come through, Virgo, that will help you make up your mind. Perhaps, Virgo, out of the blue, an option for a home will come up in a neighborhood you really like, that is close to all your friends and family. It's close to work. It's got a beautiful view. It will just be a clear choice. And it was probably there all the time. But because you were so frenetic in looking at so many homes, you just confused yourself and you couldn't see clearly. When you step back, that is when the clarity will come and you will know exactly what to do, how to do it, and when to move ahead. And with Ace of Swords here, you will make the right decision. And we are being told this again with 10 of Cups, that when you relax, my dear Virgos, and you let the right idea or the right choice come to you, you're going to end up with the best possible results. the results that will give you your happily ever after. So a very strong message coming through there. Now let us move on and see what the fiery climax approaches is all about, and I'll get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what this message is for Virgo, please. And we've got the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Virgo, what I am seeing here for you is that you could have been involved in some kind of situation where there was a lot of struggle, something that didn't come easy. It was as though one day everything seemed fine. Everyone was getting along, everything was going according to plan. And then the next day something happened and you felt you took 2 steps back. This could have come up in a relationship, it could have come up in a circumstance, but there is this energy of you trying really hard to make something work and it has not gone smoothly. So for example, you and your significant other could be going through an incredibly challenging period with one another. You just cannot see eye to eye. So for a week or two, everything seems fine, and then you have a huge blowout. You are angry, they are angry, and you could probably go a few days or a week not speaking to each other, then you make up, and so the pattern keeps repeating. Now what I am seeing is that over this full moon period, this reaches a climax. It is as though, my dear Virgos, you simply have had enough of this one day up, one day down energy. And it reaches a point where I'm not doing this anymore. And I see with Knight of Cups, you are going to address whatever this situation or relationship is head on, with the attitude of, right, either we sort this out because I cannot continue carrying on like this, one day up, one day down, or I'm going to have to walk away. And I do see, my dear Virgos, that whoever this person is, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, it could be a boss or a business partner, or even a family member, you are going to make a big decision. But with Knight of Cups here, I do feel that you give this person or situation a chance. It's as though, what can we do to make it better? How can we sort this out? Whatever it is, I do see you moving away from this one day up, one day down energy, and you move onward. So whether you decide to stay and you manage to reconcile and find your way forward, or if you decide, you know what, this is simply not for me and I'm leaving and walking away, you will make the right decision. But it is a fiery climax because you are ending something, my dear Virgos, that is no longer working for you and no longer serving you. So, my dear Virgos, we do see a lot of different dynamic energy coming your way. I feel this full moon is going to be a really strong and beneficial period for you. And I feel after this full moon, it's going to leave you in a position of seeing your way clearly forward, knowing what you need to do and accepting all the wonderful and positive things that are coming up for you in the most unexpected and delightful way. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most meaningful full moon period, and I am sending you all so much love.